Hi, hello everyone. Hi, my name is Sean, and I'm the YEMG chief for tonight. All right. Hey, Eugene, how are you?
I am fine. Hi everybody. Thanks for watching this live. So we are dual streaming on IMSEO King channel as well as the SEO Daily Facebook page. So if you're watching us from any channel, and if you are, of course, this event is made possible by YEMG. So if you're a YEMG member, this is the open networking session. I will leave it to Sean to tell you more.
Yeah, sure. All right. Thanks a lot, Eugene. Okay, so as per as shared by Eugene, so right now what we are doing, we'll be having a short networking session. The timing we are looking at right now is 6:59. Then for all the members who are who is here with us tonight, all right, do let us know your name, what you do, specialization, website, and also your email. Let us know over the chat box at the side, okay, so that everyone will know what you do, and everyone also can have a chit chat, and mingle, and to talk about things and make more friends during this session. All right, so right now looking at um, the chat box right here. Hey, we have Valen. Hey, Valen, how are you?
We would like to say hi to Kia Ing as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
Suling.
hello, hello.
Yeah. And yeah, Valen. Valen, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Valence, I was saying that as usual, stay safe, but at home. Okay, I guess during this point in time, right, due to COVID-19, I think a lot of things has changed. The way we work, the way we social, the way we live, has changed. Yeah, then especially, I'm not so sure. By the way, do we have any international friends here?
We
Yep.
might. So based on
At this point in
statistics.
time, do we have if we have any international friends here, all right? Please say hi. I'm an international friend.
Okay, so if you are watching from wherever you are, just say hi, right? And your country and what you do. Okay, so this is just an open networking session. So we'll just say hi to you. Like we will flash your handsome photo like Tay Wikiet, right?
Yeah, that's
Sean,
me.
right?
I know that's me.
Yeah. And we would like to also welcome, let me see, Jonathan.
Hey, hi,
Sakura
hello.
Teacher. Hi, Jonathan. I'm going
Hey,
to join you
great,
guys
Jonathan.
for one of the sessions soon.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Okay, then who else do we have tonight?
We have Gary. Gary is my own personal friend. Gary is in the area of image branding for men in particularly. So if you want to dress well, look good, he has this nice little studio that you go to him for consultancy, and he will make you look handsome, right? And Gary himself is also very handsome. Nice to watch you, Gary. You have been telling me over the last 2 weeks that you will join. Appreciate, really. Thank you.
Wow, fantastic. All right. Okay, then
Alfred,
next we have Alfred.
hello. How are you? Right?
Yes, Alfred and Wilson.
Wilson, wow, we have quite a good crowd here today. Really appreciate for you guys to be here. As
Hmm,
as you know, lots of value will be delivered. We are
indeed.
looking at. Let me just quickly check my slides. I probably have about. I have 48 slides to be delivered in 1 hour and a half.
Wow.
Quite a
Okay,
lot,
I
yeah.
see. I see. All right. I think that for today's session, it will be very fruitful, full of content. Yeah, I think everyone here, in Mandarin, will call it a 赚到了, for tonight's
Yes, Ming
session.
Kwang. Hi, Ming Kwang.
Right.
Thank you for being here. Atira. Yeah, Atira is somebody that I hope I mentioned your name correctly. Atira is somebody that she actually told me that she will join. So grateful that you'll be here. So for those those that join, thank you really. Thank you for joining. And this is for Sean.
Thank you, thank you.
Right. Okay. So Sean, please begin to facilitate this short networking session.
Right. Okay. Sure. Okay. So right now, as I look at the group chat, right? Okay, I noticed that wow, we have more and more members streaming in already. All right. And I saw that everyone was saying hi and everything. Some familiar, some are very familiar. Yeah. Then also at the same time, I made new friends today also. Yeah. Like for example, like Atira, Gary. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
they are
I
my personal
saw.
friends.
Yes, correct. All right. But there's one thing, I would like to request from everyone also is at the same time is that the chat box, right, that you guys are typing at, okay, is open for everyone. All right. So right now, at this point in time, we are at the networking session. So in order to network, what should you do? Other than letting other people to know your name, okay, you have to let other people at the same time. When we go to network, we also would like other people to know, hey, what do we do? Correct, right? What do we do? Our specialization, our website, okay, and how to contact us. Okay, yeah, so this is then we call networking, all right? So although right now we are chatting over the chat box, all right, but at the same time, let us use this, okay, new method as an opportunity too for everyone to mingle, so that everyone can reach out to each other. Let's not just come over here and make, friends with Sean and Eugene. Okay, let's come over here to make much more new friends, so that everyone can do better in their business moving ahead. Is that all right? Okay,
Yep.
so the few criteria: your name, your profession, specialization, website, okay, and also your email. All right, these 5 things put inside one chat box, okay, so that everyone can take a look and so that we can show over the screen for everyone to see too. All right, this is like one of the best times, for free publicity. Guys, please use it.
Thanks,
Eugene,
Kai.
don't you think so?
Yep. Thanks, Kai. So I've got this very nice T-shirt that I would like to say just to warm things up as people enter the comments. So I actually bought this T-shirt in KL way before COVID-19. I think I bought it last year June, right? So the T-shirt says I am my own real boss. I can make a lot happen. So I think as entrepreneurs we are sometimes Superman. Yeah.
Indeed. I think Superman is another statement.
Yeah.
I think Superman we are the DC plus Marvels combined, all the superheroes combined.
Yeah. So very simple. What we want to do before we start the training proper, because once we start the training proper, there's no platform in which you can do the open networking. So do take this opportunity. Just keep it short. Your name, what you do, perhaps what you are looking for, what kind of clients you're looking for, how has COVID hit you. Let's be a little bit more relevant and informal, okay? Because we are just forming this business community, business friends that can help each other, right? So everyone, as what Sean said, name, profession, website, so that everyone can know you better. Okay, I think I saw some. Gary is always so shy. Okay, Gary is in the area of men's styling, image consultancy, and basically he runs a bespoke male's fashion. Basically, he can really tailor your look. So do look for him. Very nice guy.
Yes, correct.
Jonathan, if you want to read this,
Okay. Jonathan is helping out with Alfred. With Alfred, right? If I'm not wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
he's promoting Alfred instead.
I saw Alfred's cafe that he posted in the YEMG group.
Yes,
That's it
excellent,
looks
excellent.
really nice. So if you guys are wondering what is this YEMG, Sean, you want to tell them how they can join YEMG Facebook group?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So right now what happened is that we have this link called YEMG.net. Okay, Eugene, am I right? Correct, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So what happened is that later in the midst of the session, okay, I will subtly also to drop all these drop the link too. In order to join us at YMG, okay, the link will brings you to our Facebook group. All right, that's where the interactions, everyone who wishes to share information, let them know that, hey, what they do, and also, like for example, some information they wish fellow friends, to take note of this in regards to their profession, for example. Okay, so that's where the platform, everyone will mingle, get to know each other, and where magic happens. All right,
Right.
so later during the session, do look out for the link. Okay, from there, join the group, and after the session, we will add you into the group shortly. All right.
So Gary, hi, my name is Gary.
Yes,
I am
correct.
more than a tailor and image consultant, right? I'm very friendly and I can handle my client's image and impression. Notice that I put in good words for you, Gary. He's really a nice guy.
Indeed, indeed. Hey, how about yes for Kia?
Yes, Kia Ing's introduction.
Yeah, all right. So Kia Ying is in real estate consultant from PropNext. Okay, I've been in industry for 10 years. For 10 years already. Okay, so he is specialized in real estate consulting, then hey Kia, by the way, I mean like if someone wishes to look for you, how do they contact you? Yeah, miss out the email and all, right? All right, guys, remember to put in your email, your website, so that everyone can view you. After this session, what do they know you of? It's just only, your ID, your YouTube ID. I don't think that will be suffice. All right.
Yep.
Remember to put in your website. Okay.
So we have one more, Wilson. You want to read that?
Wow. Okay, Wilson. Yes. Wilson is a very he's an excellent and awesome young chap. Okay. So let me see. Okay. He helped young professionals before 30 years old to maximize strengths and talents without going through the search. All right, then that's his contact number. Okay, so
All right.
yeah, so whoever that wishes to succeed in life. Okay, what I know about Wilson? Wilson is he's a very awesome young man. Okay, he's much younger than I do, but he has so much more accomplishment, in life, as compared to me. So beside him, right? Wow, I even got to look up to him. All right. So whoever that is looking to succeed in life, okay, please contact his number. All right. Drop in a text.
All right.
Everyone, please network.
So if you want his number, just all this is available in my YouTube channel. I am SEO King. Just go in and just get the contact, whatever that you want, or just engage the person directly. So we have Pang. Pang
Yeah.
runs a recruitment agency, recruitment consultant. And Gary, yes, I missed out the most important word is personal branding, right? Source Studio. Source Studio is the place to go to. That's his favorite hangout. All right.
Source Studio. Okay, probably I'll need to find the Facebook page already.
All right. No, I can give you better than Facebook page. I can give you his mobile number.
Sure, fantastic. Fantastic.
But
All right,
I have to
Gary,
ask you
remember
for
me, man.
SM Fang, good to see you here. Oh, we have somebody.
Oh, we have
from
Mashuk.
Mashuk, right? Yeah.
Yes, Mashuk, are you with us tonight? Would you like to
Yes.
introduce yourself?
Wait, let me see. I think I saw his comment somewhere, but
Yes.
I think it was lost again. I'm sorry.
Okay, let
I
me
couldn't
look
find
at
it
it.
anymore.
Yeah, Mashuk. Oh, yes,
Mashuk.
correct. I saw him. His ID is M2 Resources.
M2 Resources. Yeah,
Yes. Hi,
M2
everyone. This
Resources.
is
Oh,
Mashuk
yeah.
from Dhaka. Wow, we have
Dhaka.
a friend from
Dhaka.
Dhaka.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Good to have
Jenny.
you with us.
Jenny, you managed to join. I was chatting with Jenny in the afternoon. Jenny is an old friend of mine. She's also in property. Basically, I did some SEO work for her for new launch condo. Jenny is
Yes.
also a very nice person. Jenny, I hope
Yes.
you got your whole team and army to join, all the property agents join and learn SEO together, right? That would be cool, right? Did we miss anything? Jonathan, good to see you here from Fang. Okay, I think that's about all this comment. I think thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean Wilson. Wilson says thank you, Sean. Uh, yeah, I think that's about the all the comments, basically. Anyone? Any more? If not, what do you think? Any more, guys? Ah, Ming Kwang. Hi everyone, Ming Kwang here. I help to reconnect people with nature through botanical art and design. My website is inautalia.com and you can reach me at a mobile number, right? I greeted you earlier, Atira. do you have a do you have an intro or not, Atira? Huh? Have you got an intro? Right? Oh no. I think somehow Sean you have to reconnect us. Wait, let me give you a WhatsApp because I think Sean dropped off for somehow. Let me give him a WhatsApp. He will connect back. In the meantime, any last people? Okay, wait, hold on. Hi everyone, this is Simeon Yo, life coach and trainer, right? Life coach and trainer. Hi M2 Resources, welcome, thanks for watching. Star Millennium Advanced Toastmaster Club, this is Simeon Yo, okay, got it, we got it. Francois, good, running promotions and learning all the time. That's very good, that's very good. Okay, I think Sean is coming in 2 minutes. Mashuk here. Okay, let me see. Mashuk Ahmad here. I'm friendly and outgoing, but not young anymore. I'm the director of business development at Virgo Group. Okay, nice to see you guys, right? So, okay. Okay, moving on. I'm sorry, we have ran out of time for networking. Maybe later on you guys can intro yourself before you ask the question. So we're going to move on to the topic proper, right? And I promise you it's going to be a good session. We have prepared well for it, right? So thank you, Mashuk, once again. Thank you. We're going to start the session now. All right. So all right. All right. So we're going to start the session now. Okay. So welcome to the session. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to the session. Let me turn off the branding logo. Okay. So welcome to the session. Today we're talking about digital marketing and SEO for businesses in the new normal, right? So this is very important. How a lot of companies also dismiss digital marketing itself, and they think that it's not a necessity in this new normal. But before we define digital marketing, we have to firstly define what is the new normal. So we're going to go through step by step, right? So first, an introduction of myself. I'm Eugene SEO King, Macarus. I'm a certified SEO practitioner for many years and an avid social media enthusiast. And basically, I like everything, all things digital. And I have deep passion for SEO, digital marketing, and basically I'm a founder of Internet Marketing Secrets Invite Only Group. Later I will invite all of you to this group so that you can learn internet marketing. I'm currently an independent principal SEO consultant, and I was a former digital director at Standard Chartered Bank, retail banking, and we do all the banking products, right? And I was involved in the Christmas 2018 promotions and the bonus saver we launched, right? So today what we can do is this. We can basically give a digital name card, right? So my digital name card is imseoking.com, which is this YouTube channel that you are on, right? So basically, as I start, right, I hope that we will keep the questions to the end so that I'll be able to carry on my flow, right? So that everybody will be able to understand it, right? So, okay, I will begin, right? So we're going to cover a couple of parts. Part one will be we will learn the business landscape, running a business in the new normal, post COVID-19 and beyond. Firstly, we need to understand what is the new normal, what is business in the new normal, and impact and drastic changes to business due to COVID-19 pandemic. Then we need to understand the digital marketing landscape and SEO, introduction to digital marketing, what is digital marketing, what is brand recall, what is brand recall, what is digital marketing and the impact of COVID-19, and digital marketing for businesses in the new normal. That's part one. Part two is the heavy stuff, and is the part that most of you are in for, and that is SEO for businesses. So we'll look at SEO simplified for the layman. What is SEO? Why is it needed to rank high on SEO? What is the search engine war and how Google won it? What are the components of a good SEO strategy? How to know your target market and customer? How to decide on keywords relevant to your business? SEO research strategy, on-page and SEO, and putting everything together. And the last part, we look at trends and technology and the future of SEO. Basically, what is follow me marketing? What is bold predictions of the future of SEO post-pandemic? And the new trends and technology that influence digital marketing and SEO, right? So basically, we start business in the new normal. We look at what is the business in the new normal and what is the impact, right? So firstly, how hard did COVID-19 affect the businesses, right? So basically food outlets, florists, everybody is impacted, right? Why are they impacted? Because a lot of businesses rely a lot on this, what we call the footfall traffic. That means if people who come to you, because you are a physical location, you rely too much on footfall traffic and you fail to market online. There was no online order, no payment system. So when COVID-19 hit, a lot of business do a mad scramble to try to get e-commerce enabled, right? So that they can continue to do business, especially when government, put in certain measures. So a lot of the businesses, their excuse is there's no need for website, right? So what does this tell us? What does this pandemic tell you? Do you still, or rather, can you still afford not to have a website? So that is a question that we bring to our mind as we continue. So what is the new normal? New normal is, when will the normal ever return? This is the question that nobody can answer, right? So new normal means safe distancing. Safe distancing means that restaurants, everything, airline, hotels, all operate at 50%, right? Who is most impacted? Restaurants, retail, airline, travel, hotel, events, conferences, as well as the businesses that are supported them. So the question is, are you impacted by the new normal, right? A lot of us are, right? Not only in business, socially, and also employment, right? So what does this mean? New normal means restaurant have to operate at 50% capacity. Restaurant have to install all these shield. And you look at the bottom, right? That looks cool, right? Restaurant along the sea with all these extra fixtures, right? But the problem is there's a lot of cost involved for all these extra fixtures. So today, just so that the presentation is not boring, I'm going to show you a video that is done by Siam Paragon. Siam Paragon is a shopping center. Very well done video, very short video, about slightly over a minute. Do watch and enjoy, and you will understand what truly is the new normal. So we are back. I like the last part where they enter the lift and then they don't talk to each other. That is what social distancing is, ladies and gentlemen. Just hold on. Okay, then we'll continue with the presentation. So now we look at digital marketing and SEO in the new normal. First, we look at what is digital marketing, what is SEO, what is digital marketing, and what is brand recall, and what is digital marketing for businesses in the new normal. So this part is just an introduction to the heavy part, which is the SEO, right? But this is essential. So firstly, when we look at digital marketing, is basically it's a process of building an internet footprint that lasts for your business. So imagine you have a physical restaurant and every person that pass by, you're gonna give them a brochure, right? So similarly, are you leaving digital footprint for people to be able to find your business? So today, let's say for example, you shift into the new office and you invite everyone that's watching this YouTube live and Facebook live to your new office. Definitely you will have to give a road name and a map, right? Similarly, when you launch a new business, are you leaving digital footprints so that people can find you, right? So that is very important. And that is the gist of SEO. Imagine Hansel and Gretel. They were very smart. They were lost, but they were tearing breadcrumbs as they go along. But unfortunately, the bird ate the breadcrumbs and then they became lost. Similarly, are you leaving digital breadcrumbs for your business? So we're going to leave this as such. Another question to ponder, to add on to, do I need a website? Now is, do I need a website? Do I need to build a digital footprint, right? So now, we come to the definition of digital marketing. So firstly, in order for digital marketing to be effective, you must first understand your customer avatar. Your customer avatar is your target audience profile of the potential customer, right? Basically, we look at platforms and engagement. You must know where your customer hang out, what is the lingo they use, whether they are young, whether they are hippie, whether they have certain habits. This you need to know, whether they like to watch videos and stuff like that, you need to know. Once you know that, once you know where they hang out and what's their lingo, you can look at methods of outreach. Basically, digital marketing looks at organic traffic, which is SEO, search engine optimization, paid traffic, which is search engine marketing, SEM, that means Google Ads, Facebook ads, and even LinkedIn ads to a certain extent. And of course, social media marketing, which is content marketing. Crafting the right message is very important. This is called copywriting. But in order to craft the right message, you need to know their habits and lingo, right? So effective communication must be across the platforms to reach your potential customer, right? So this in a nutshell is digital marketing simplified. So normally digital marketing is commonly misunderstood. I do not need a website. Then what do you rely on? Flyers? Look at the man there. The man is throwing, the leaflet into the bin, right? Social media marketing is for young kids. Do you know how to correctly target your ads? I think that's the question that we need to ask. So Google my what? Google my what means Google my business. A lot of businesses are not listing in Google My Business. The quickest way to get your company name being found out by Google is to list in Google My Business, which is free. You create the listing, Google will send you a postcard at your business address, and there you're done. Once the verified listing is there, you have the verified listing for life, right? YouTube is for watching movies. Are you sure? YouTube is the second largest search engine of the world besides Google.com, and both owned by Google. So a lot of companies are not on YouTube because they think that making videos is difficult. Today, in this day and age, there are so many video tools, animation tools that can make making videos simple, right? Now, digital marketing. So a lot of people have a misconception, okay, I just run $5 a day ads on Facebook and people will be able to find and buy my product, right? You are missing the point because you must understand this thing, brand recall, that it takes an average of 5 to 7 exposure before people can buy from you or can know your brand. Okay, so in case you are wondering whether the slides is prepared, the slides is prepared. You can request for the link. I think I already posted on my YouTube and my Facebook, but if you couldn't find it, you can request for the link. I've already uploaded the slides on SlideShare, right? So digital marketing for businesses in the new normal. What is impacted by the new normal? So new normal means a new way of doing things, new workflows, new customer service journey, using chatbot to improve the customer service experience. So it's all about customer service experience using integrated social media with customer service function, CRM, customer relationship management. How about showroom booking? Today you have a car, you do not want an influx of crowd. You tell people, you book. Same with all the property show flats and all that. You book, you get priority booking, priority ticketing, right? So this is property, car showroom. Temperature taking and attendance taking is the most irritating thing. Even going down to Burger King, you get taken temperature. So the buzzword today is online to offline marketing. So from online, people come offline. How are you engaging them? So for example, if you have a website property, right? People come to your showroom. Let's say, for example, people come to the showroom, people saw Jenny, Jenny welcomes them, Jenny serves them. What can Jenny do? Jenny can say, if this property, doesn't fit you, can I have your name, email address, fill up a simple form, PDPA compliant form. Can I contact you if I have similar property? So this is a very simple example of online to offline. The context that you drive from online, are you trying to marketing offline, right? Through WhatsApp and all that. Then similarly, offline to online. So how is offline to online? For example, restaurant, you come and dine with it. So they ask you to join their email list and you get certain privilege. Swensons and all that are doing it, download the mobile app and things like that. So they are taking your offline experience of walking into the restaurant so that they can further engage you online. This is very important. A lot of businesses are not doing this in an integrated fashion. So that is why. And in a new normal, video conferencing and meetings are the next hit. And a lot of us suffer from Zoom overdose or overload, right? So now we come to part two. Part two, this is the most interesting part, SEO strategies. And I will teach you in this 1 hour or so, slightly over an hour, I will teach you the SEO strategies. And after that, you will be able to think like a search engine spider, right? So we carry on. So what is SEO? SEO is only a small equation of a company's activity. If SEO is done right, the results can last for years, right? SEO is a set of methods used to systematically plan, design, and structure your site in terms of navigation, in terms of classification of topics, in case of interlinking of related topics, in the way the content is written so that certain keywords are being favored. An analogy. Okay, this is an analogy that I have for you. Imagine Google walking into a department store and that your website is this department store, right? How do Google see your website? Is it very well organized? Is it all the women's department has all the women's stuff? It does not have men's stuff in there. Is your website categorized properly? So imagine it's like a table of contents of the book. Imagine you are an author of a book and you don't have a table of contents and everything, chapter 1 is talking about this, chapter 2 is talking about this. Imagine I arrange this talk, I never talk about the new normal and straight away dump into the advanced strategies of SEO. Will you all understand? You will not, right? So why is it important to rank high in Google and search engine? Because if you are a new business, if you don't do SEO, nobody will know you. You have to do SEO as a process to increase your internet marketing footprint as well as have a chance to rank with competitors that have their website at least 5 years before you. It is possible to at least rank on page 1 together on par with these competitors, not necessarily overtake them, but it is possible to rank on Google page 1. Later, if there's time, I will show you the case studies, right? Do I need to worry to rank in Bing and Yahoo, right? So there's a lot of questions that I get asked. If I rank in Google, will I rank in Bing and Yahoo? You will, because a lot of these search engine, they actually share some of their search technologies together, right? So technically, if you do SEO best practices for Google, you are actually doing SEO best practices for most search engine except Baidu. Baidu is the Chinese search engine that is in a world of its own. Don't ask me about Chinese SEO because I can't read Chinese, okay? Yeah. All right. So next we come to the search engine spider. Search engine spider, basically search engine spider is a program in Google that does nothing but every day crawling, finding whether there's new website, there's new pages, and then if it has, it come back home, it adds to the index. So this is what we call the search index, right? Notice that whenever you have a new website, your website is not indexed. So what you need to do is just go into Google Search Console, you submit your sitemap, and over time, normally within 3 to 5 days, your website will start to be indexed, right? So we do not have time to show you exactly this. I'll probably do in my next few sessions demo behind the scene, over the shoulder kind of thing. I'm thinking of doing a series on how to do a website and from scratch, right? So do watch out on my YouTube channel. So now we look at the timeline of search engine. Timeline of search engine can be found in Wikipedia. As you can see, this table may look complicated, but basically what we need to know is 1994 Yahoo is born. Today, why is Google number one? Why is Google number one? How did Google became number one, right? So we'll look at that. How did Google win the search engine wars? Yeah. So Google and Yahoo fighting, how did they win? So Google is very smart. Google at the get-go, they focus on user experience. Basically, they are able to provide more relevant information in terms of the search queries. So over time, people actually compare. I myself, at that point in time, was comparing search in Yahoo, search in Google. How come search in Google seems to be more relevant? That is what I realized also at that point in time. So I switched because it gave me more relevant result, right? So at that point in time, Google looks at relevancy as the more links other websites have to you, you become more relevant. But over time, the Google search engine has grown much smarter than that because people try to cheat the system, and that is called black hat SEO. If you're going to do SEO, I strongly advise you to do white hat SEO because white hat SEO beats black hat SEO easily, right? So again, Google was able to provide a search result relevancy, more relevant, right? So that's why people come to them. At that point in time, Google didn't have Google AdWords, right? There was no ads, it's just things. But what Google did was the moment when you search, you enter a keyword, Google give you a list of results. And when you click the results, Google actually brought you to that web page itself. So at that point in time, Google has no way to monetize itself, but yet it is radical. It brings you to the website itself straight away so that it can answer your question. Whereas Yahoo is a directory based, everything is within a directory because the moment they bring you out, they lose revenue in terms of the banners. At that point in time, banner advertising was big, and it was the only thing of ads, right? So I hope that this can give you an appreciation of how Google was able to win. Basically, the main important point is Google KO Yahoo through relevant search result. So now this is the most interesting part, getting into the mind of a search engine spider. So you look at the 4 parts. First, you look at topical. When Google goes to your website, is it very clear what that Google understand what kind of topic are you talking about? What kind of topic, what kind of subtopic? Does Google know your niche easily? So coming back to the shopping center or department store analogy, when Google walks into the department store, which is your website, is your website properly categorized or is your website haphazard categorized? It's very important that you categorize correctly so that Google can crawl correctly. And then Google look at your authority of backlinks. Are you linking from prominent sites? So for example, do you have links from news sites? Do you have links from social media, right? Do you have um, all sort of links that is all over the shop, right? The thing about backlinks is this: don't go crazy over backlinks, right? Don't use Fiverr for backlinks because you never know what kind of backlinks you will get through the provider, right? So just know that Google will see your site as authority because number one, you have a lot of topics written. Basically, if you can make your site to be a mini Wikipedia of your niche, you have a very strong chance to rank very well, right? So contextual. For example, Google will look at contextual when you're talking about Apple. Are you talking about Apple the fruit or Apple the company? So you have so many mention of the word Apple. So Google will make the rank by keyword association. Google will see that whether you're talking about apple the fruit, like is eating apples, or he took an apple beside the orange. So Google will make the association. Again, Google has to associate whether orange is orange the color or orange the fruit, right? But Google is able to do that by the surrounding keywords of your page. So that is what I mean by contextual. Next, the most important thing is relevant. Your website has to be relevant. Gone are the days where you can do cloaking, where your background is white color, you can write a whole lump chunk of text with font color white. Please don't do that. It's no longer works, and Google frown upon that, right? So today, Google is a dominant force in search. Yes, impressive market share except China. No search engine has its name as a verb. So I even heard, one auntie that's in the market, and then her friend asked her something, and she just said, "Go Google it," right? So the key to search engine optimization is this: knowing the concept of Google love Google concept. So basically, you must know what the technologies that Google has bought over the years. Google has bought Picasa. Google has bought YouTube. Google has bought a lot of other technologies. You must know what are the technologies that Google has developed. What are some of the failed technologies as well? And when technologies disappear, what are the new technologies that will come and take its place? That's why later we'll look at trends, right? So Google concept is all about relevancy. So this is a map. I won't talk about it. Basically, this is about the list of mergers and acquisition by alphabet. You can find this in Wikipedia. It's just that I did a pictorial view. You can download the slide share. Everything is there for you to read. So I'm going to skip this chart because I will share the slide share. You can digest it later. So basically, you need to have presence in Google Photos. You need to have presence in YouTube. You need to have presence in Google Maps through Google My Business, and you need to have Google Analytics installed. So that is why. So I have summarized this slide through this few tips. So now we come to the SEO research process. How do I identify my target audience? Do you know who is your customer? Do you really know who is your customer, or you want to serve everyone? It is common for businesses to say that I want to serve everyone, right? So let's look at this. Knowing the market, right? Knowing the market, and the market is weight loss. The market is weight loss, and your niche is weight loss for women, for example. So how do you identify a sub niche within the niche so that you can basically dominate better, right? So your sub niche could be weight loss for women who have just recently given birth, right? Weight loss for women who have just recently given birth is your sub niche, right? So it's specific and focused, and it allows you to target your ads better, right? So this is an example. For example, dating for men is, or dating for men over 50, right? Or things like that. So you get the idea. The more you drill down, the more smaller your market becomes as you sub niche, but the more laser focused your targets will be, whether it's ads or SEO, right? So after you have researched and understand the market, niche, and sub-niche, you'll proceed to analyze your competitors' outreach. We look at how strong the presence both online and offline media, right? So again, this is a chart, right? Online and offline media. So offline media, we look at whether there are industry publications. You look at bookstores, you look at top sellers, you look at newspaper, you look at flyer marketing, you look at banner stands. So I have a video in my YouTube channel called "What Has a Bookstore Got to Do with SEO?" SEO sneaky SEO research techniques. I will share the link later after this live. Yeah, do watch it because it's quite interesting. My insights that I share, right? So basically, going into the bookstore, how looking at the bestsellers, how looking at what the particular niche magazine, for example, you are in health, uh, what the first page is talking about will actually enable you to know your niche better, right? So then we look at online media research and analysis. Online media research analysis, if you are in property, Property Guru is a portal. Global Sources and Alibaba, if you're trading stuff. Hotfrog and eGuide is just for you to list your business. It's another free directory that you can list it, right? It used to be very effective, but right now I don't list it for my clients at all. I used to do it religiously, but right now, no. Uh, Basically, Google My Business is the most important, right? So industry news specific sites, portal, social media is important. Are you marketing your business in social media, right? So now we look at customer avatar. So when you're talking about your customer base or your potential customer base, is your customer more male or female? If it's 60% female and 40% male, then your marketing, your language, your colors will have to tailor, right? Remember, one most important thing in trying to identify your customer avatar is this. Can you map this physical customer to your niece? For example, your 21-year-old niece. Can you map it to her? What are the characteristics that she has? What are her friends? What are the places that she hang out? What is her favorite food? If you can match this customer avatar to a physical person, then you know your target market very well. Remember, when you're trying to sell to everyone, you end up selling to no one, right? And if you do not understand who your market is, you'll be advertising wrongly and even attracting the wrong crowd, right? So, targeting the right audience, the person will think that you are actually talking to the person, like very personal. That is the key, ladies and gentlemen, right? And we look at colors, right? Psychology of colors plays an important part. What is the type of business that you want to run? Let's say you want to portray people to be energetic, enthusiastic, and fun. You will choose orange as one of your corporate color. So again, don't worry, slide share will be available, the whole slide, right? So now we look at today, if I'm a halal satay company, what are my target audience? So for my foreign friends, satay is a piece of meat on a stick and we barbecue it. So basically it's just barbecued meat on a stick. That is satay. So traditionally satay is for Malays or Muslim. That is their traditional food. So you will target Malays or Muslim, you will target Muslim food, Muslim related culture. People who like satay, people who like barbecue food, people who like halal related interests, halal restaurant or whatever, right? Islamic banking, whatever, right? So what if I give you an exercise that if you are the halal something company, you want to target something bigger, right? So one important thing to note is if the primary audience definition, you actually anchor your position in the market. But if I want to target a secondary audience definition, I will capture new markets. So people like to Grab food. Grab is a company that enable you, is a food delivery company in Singapore and most parts of Asia. If you're watching from US, because I have some US friends that will be watching later in night, uh, basically Grab is just a food delivery company, right? Associated food will be OTA. OTA is like a barbecue fish, right? And dining preferences, the type of food, whether they like Korean. Can we make satay to pair with a particular drink, maybe grape juice, and make it as popular as satay, make it as popular as wine and cheese, right? And also know that satay bonds people, satay as a soul food, something to comfort you, right? So these are all the angles that you can market. When you start to market this, you're actually opening up a secondary audience which enable you to capture new markets. So this is an example, ladies and gentlemen. Please apply it to your respective businesses. Now we come to the SEO research demo. I will show my browser. So when we come to SEO research, there are a couple of things that we need to understand. First, there is this website that Google actually provide you. It's called Google Trends. Google Trends enable you to see what are the trending topics here and there, right? So for example, if I'm in the interior design business, so I'm going to type interior design. I'm going to search. Now, most common mistake is I didn't change the country. Remember to change the country because we need to put this in the Singapore context. Okay, I'm going to change to Singapore context. And you will see the chart. So this is very important. Google Trends will actually tell you, like for example, today, if I suddenly decided that I want to start a interior design company. So by looking at this chart, I will know that there is certain demands on certain part of the year. Some businesses are seasonal. For example, if you're doing hampers, gift hampers and all that, there is certain peak in December, right? And the rest are lull. So different businesses have different peaks. So having a Google Trend will actually give you a good understanding of the market, right? So this is Google Trends. The next thing you need to do is this thing called the Google Ads console. In the Google Ads console, there is something called the Google Keyword Planner. So you're going to see here, Keyword Planner, and you're going to click it. So again, this will be just an overview so that you guys understand how the keyword research is. I might do a full keyword research video sometime down the road, right? So basically, entering keyword planner is load. I'm not understanding why it's loading so slow. If I'm not able to find you, I'll just let you know what it is, right? So keyword planner, when you enter interior design, it will actually give you the search demand, right? Okay, so interior design, get results. Okay, so basically, what this tells you is if you are doing Google Ads, then you look at how much it is. But most importantly, you need to look at this. So interior design, it will give you a whole keywords that you can target. So basically, you can sort this out. 0 to 10 means 10 people are searching it every month. So you might want to do, basically the guideline is this, try to do all the SEO for the lower competition keywords. Then you move to medium, then you move to high, right? High is most likely your primary keywords. For example, if you are in property, okay, this is one thing. SEO, you need to know what is the buying keywords, right? If you are in property, nobody is going to search property Singapore, right? People will search for buy 4-room apartment in a certain city, right? I'm giving this general because sometimes my US friends will watch, right? So buy 4-room apartment in a certain city. People will not say that apartments Manhattan, right? People will say 4-room apartment in Manhattan or in a particular street, right? So you must know when doing SEO, when identifying these whole keywords, Google will give you the whole keyword dictionary. This is essentially the whole keyword dictionary, but you need to discern what is this thing called the buying keywords or what is keywords with high commercial intent. So imagine yourself as a consumer. If you are property, you will not search for property in Singapore. You will search for 4-room HDB in Toa Payoh. That's what I mean. 4-room HDB Toa Payoh has a higher buyer intent as compared to HDB Toa Payoh. You get what I mean? So after this, what you can do is inside here, you can export the whole keywords. Then you have the plan, and remember you work from the low, the mid, and the high, right? Now, how do you know whether a keyword is competitive or not? So first, you type interior design. Okay, let's say interior design Singapore. So interior design Singapore has 512 million results, right? So next thing you need to do is this thing called all-in title, colon. All-in title, just put an all-in title, colon, in front of interior design Singapore. Okay, so basically what it means is that 130,000 website has the page title as interior design Singapore. That's quite high. So assuming that, let's say for example, I just giving an example because I'm not in the niche. So kitchen interior design Singapore, 9,000. What does this mean? That kitchen interior design Singapore, you have a higher chance to rank, right? So let's say you want to do a certain kitchen, let's say a cottage style kitchen or something like that. Okay, this one means doesn't have. Okay, so I like the country cottage style kitchen. Maybe I am an interior design firm, but I want to specialize in country cottage interior design kind of kitchen. This is perfect because it just tell you that in the world there's only one result, one Facebook page that is ranking for this. But first you need to know. Okay, it still has 13 million results, but only of the 13 million results, only one web page has that as the title. So this has a very high chance for you to rank. Okay, so this is some tips straight off the bat. Secondly, you look at the results, right? If the results in the first 10 results has a lot of classified ads, you have a very high chance to rank. Okay, always remember that if the first 10 results has classified ads listing, you have a very high chance to rank, right? For example, like Renault Talk and all this. Renault Talk might be a bit strong in their SEO, but talking about classifieds, if there's classifieds, then you have a high chance to rank, right? So this some tips in which how you can do some keyword research. I hope that this demo has been useful, and we will continue on here. So this is the anatomy of an online business website. Basically, you need a domain and hosting. Preferably, your domain and hosting is hosted in the country that you're doing business with. You must have this secure sockets layer. SEO looks at how well your on page, your internal page is optimized, and also look at the links that is connected to your website, right? So you must have Google XML sitemap that will inform Google every time your website is being updated. You can install Google Analytics to help you keep track of Google visitor, right? And yes, the Google sitemap is important because Google sitemap will actually tell you, tell Google the moment you update your page. So this is an example of how you optimize your page for SEO, right? The perfectly optimized page for SEO. First, your main title. Your main title must contain the keywords. If you have subtitle must contain the keywords. First paragraph, you must have the keyword in the first paragraph at least. Your content block, you must have the keywords mentioned. And the last paragraph, you must have your keywords. Right? So this in a nutshell it is. So as a rough guide, in one page, you should have the keywords mentioned about 5 times. So there is a software that is able to help you. It's called Yoast SEO if you are using WordPress. Very easy to use. It'll give you a percentage score. So you do you do use that. If you have a problem, then I'll try to do a demo for Yoast SEO, right? So how do you structure your site for relevancy? Basically, you look at the on-page factors. On-page factors, as what we have talked about, it has to be topical, contextual. There is a proper definition of the primary keyword, associated keywords in the page. So basically, Google say that this page is very strong talking about this particular niche. It must have the keyword in URL. It must be well organized in terms of categories and text. And it must have image optimization. Your image name must contain the keyword. So it's interiordesign.jpg, right? Off page, you'll make sure you build quality backlinks. You make sure you have image optimization in Google Photos. Remember, Google love Google concept. You need to have your business listed on Google Photos. You make sure you have YouTube. Don't go crazy. So you have a domain, you have a website. So this is the whole external, you have external links pointing to your website. This is the process of how Google crawl, right? You have external links, social media pointing to your website also. You have, every time your website is being updated, you have a Google XML sitemap. The Google XML sitemap will call out to Google and say, hey, Google, wave. I've got new site content. Please come and crawl me, right? So it's a secret informant that inform Google wherever your site is updated. So it inform the Google Spider. The cute Google Spider will come in and check out your website. And it will check the external backlinks. It will check the external backlinks, social media. And the last part that is not part of the Google equation is you can use money in ads to drive your traffic, right? And more important, you need to measure all these in terms of Google Analytics. How do you know what you're doing? Right? Google Analytics help you measure the blind spots and help you track what you know, how long people visit your site. And Hotjar is another important. Hotjar is a free tool that you can install on your website that enable you to take a video capture of every visitor and how do they navigate from your home page. What are the navigation menu that they click? If any of you has any problem, Gary, if you need help, do reach out to me. I'll provide free for you, right? Because you are really a true friend, right? And it goes same with any one of you, right? Just because you are attending this, I can help you with that, right? Know that SEO is a demand search base, meaning to say people will search. That's why it's very important before you even decide what keyword you want on your website, you must know that the keyword has a commercial intent, as said by the property example, right? Both SEO and Google Ads are demand search, right? You must know what is the buying keywords or keywords with a strong commercial intent. Similarly, we have covered that. SEO or any component of digital marketing cannot be compartmentalized. You cannot say, one company do my SEO, one company do my Facebook marketing. That is why you don't have result. And one company do my website development. SEO is done blindly. I need traffic, so I do SEO. But you do SEO on keywords that people will not search or generic keywords that people search will not signify any strong buyer intent, is of no use, right? Here are immediate steps that you can take because I want you to leave this session full of information. You can list your business in Google My Business. You can take note of your website speed and find ways to improve it. Buy an SSL secured domain for your site. Make sure that your website has its mobile optimization. There are tools available. I think there's one tool by Google. Do check it out. If you want to know what is the tool, just comment and I will try to find out for you. Beautiful images and too much text. The problem with interior design companies is they have beautiful images but no text. If you have no text, how can you rank in Google, right? Write with the readers in mind. and then the search engine. So what you do is you get a copywriter to write, make sure that it's right lingo, and then you SEO-rize that particular article. Make sure you optimize the image, that the file name contain the keywords .jpg, have a branded image in Google Photos, and have a presence in YouTube, right? Can people find you? So for example, new condo launch details, 11 million results is on a map, right? So this is an example of how uh, how SEO can help you. So SEO case study, I will just do a very short SEO case study so that you guys can understand what it is. Okay, here, I'll share the browser again. So one thing to note when you want to do SEO ranking is whenever you are searching for something, make sure that you are logged out in Google. This means that I'm logged in Google. What this means is Google has a personalization of search. Meaning to say that if you are logged in Google and you search, for example, a lady search for prom dress, and when she search, there's a particular shop that she always goes to. Whenever she search for prom dress or dresses, Google, when she's logged in, Google will give her that preference because she visited the site more often. So what you want to do is you want to have a neutral search. Either you log out or you search in incognito mode, right? So I just want to give you a very brief overview of what is the SEO SERP. SEO SERP means search engine result page. Oh, this is irritating. I don't like this. I think Google is thinking that we are dumb. Right. Sorry. I have no time for that because I am in a live. Right. Okay. So let me do a search. Ice Sculpture Singapore. Ice Sculpture Singapore has 14 million results. So if you see this one, AD means it's an ads, right? So AD is an ads. This one means organic search. There are 10 of them. So as you can see, this is Google page one, number 1. Google page one, number 2, this is my client, Tugly Eyes. It's ranked 40 million result. I'm ranked here, Tugly Eyes. I'm ranked here in the Google image search. There is 2 place ranking already, 2, 3, because I got 2 image, right? 3. I'm ranked here, 4. I'm ranked in the map pack, 5. I'm ranked in the Pinterest, 6. So let me ask you, if Ice Sculpture Singapore returns 10 results, and out of 10 results, I rank 6 of them, does it means that it has a higher chance that people who are inquiring for this will click on my customer instead of their competitor, right? So this, ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of SEO works, right? Another example is, for example, wedding ice sculpture. So if people want to look for wedding ice sculpture, you can see here, Google page one, number 1, for 9 million results. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 images are ranked. 1 Google Map pack. 1 here, right? So you can see, it's not difficult to attain Google page 1, but it is something when you can attain multiple Google page 1. Using the Google Love Google concept, you are able to. So basically how I did it was, I did this branded image search, meaning to say that the image straight away appears different with the company logo and the website here. And I just make sure that the image has the keyword name. right? And I just uploaded it on, for example, I just uploaded it on Google Photos. That's all, right? There's no secret here, right? And you will rank. So we come to the last part. We cannot talk digital marketing in full without actually talking about these few points. First is follow me marketing. Second is bold predictions of SEO. And lastly, trends and technology in digital marketing and SEO. Thanks for listening to me so far, right? Thank you very much. No, I really mean it. I really mean it. Thank you very much. We're not done yet. So just know that your prospect is out there in social media. Today, you can embed a Facebook pixel. Let's say your SEO is very strong. People who visited your website in the last 180 days, you can target them with a Facebook ad. That is what you mean by follow you or follow me marketing. So basically, you follow your customer wherever they go. Follow me marketing can offer a more very targeted message. It can offer a better customer experience. It can give you a discount. And imagine you visited the website and you receive a Facebook ad that says, "Thank you for showing your interest in the Wonder Face script. To make sure that you get a Wonder Face, we can offer you a 20% discount if you buy with this code WonderFaceMe." This is a very personalized. Do you notice that sometimes you receive an ad that say that, we noticed that you have added this dress in the cart, but you did not check out. Here's 10%. So you can do this. You can incentivize the customer to check out things, right? So I think this is very important for people like Gary and all that that is doing e-commerce and all that. Please don't overdo it, right? We come to the last part, which is bold predictions of SEO and technology. So basically, voice search. Voice search has been around. Voice search has been thought to be able to at least within 3 to 5 years be a mainstay. So are you preparing for voice search? Make sure that always your website is always relevant and contextual so that Google will be able to search, right? Google has a shift of focus right now to websites that have very deep content in the particular topic, right? And Google is able to do that with Google Bird updates and stuff like that. Do read up, right? Remember, always play with the love Google concept. Basically, Google My Business, Google Images, and YouTube as well, right? And Google is also able to better detect if whether your website is showing fake news or not, right? So here are the imaging trends very quickly. Instant messaging or conferencing, chatbots, go live technology is very important. So today I go live on Facebook and Facebook will see that you are watching and then you will call your friends to watch the live also. That's how important go live technology is. And I'm using StreamYard. StreamYard enable me to stream to my YouTube as well as my Facebook, right? And big data and analytics is very important. So last but not least, here is my little gift to you. imsecrets.imseoking.com. Take note this URL, imsecrets.imseoking.com, because if you join this group, basically it's an internet marketing group that I have founded, right? So over to you, Sean.
Hi, hello. Hey, Eugene. All right, thank you for sharing today. Okay, so I guess I'm back. Yeah, so from the experience, the little hiccup that I have earlier on, I suddenly thought of one very relevant quote. All right, he said, "What can go wrong will go wrong." All right. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, Eugene. All right. For sharing with us. I believe for today's session, Eugene has shared with us a lot of information on digital marketing and especially on SEO, and to so that we can propel our business forward. Okay, during this time. we know that because due to COVID-19, not just affected us, but it's also affected every country in the every business in the world globally. And because of that, everyone is focusing their attention right now, okay, in the internet. All right. So during this period, SEO and digital marketing has we have never been a time that it has become so relevant. All right. So what happened right now is that we will be moving into the Q&A session, Eugene. Correct, right? Okay.
Yes. We have some intros that trickle in as well. So what I'll do is I'll just splash, and then I think we'll take turns to read lah. Then it won't be so monotony, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So
yes, correct. I think probably before, yeah.
sorry.
Okay, probably,
Yeah. Go ahead.
okay, probably before that, right? Okay. I think I did not manage to introduce YMG yet, right?
Okay. So why don't we have
Probably while the audiences they are keen their questions. Let me use this time to introduce a little bit about YEMG. Okay. So guys. Okay. So what YEMG means, right? Okay, it means Young Entrepreneurship Meetup Group. Okay. So I am the chief of YEMG. Okay. Basically I'm the officer, the sergeant major, the sergeant, all the way to the man, the one who in charge of this group. So, why do I set up this group at the first place? Is because that apart from this community, okay, I'm also a financial consultant, okay, with AIA. I have been in this business for 4 years already. So I had been through the journey, where everyone tells me that, hey, you will go through a journey where people you thought that they know you, then after which they do not want to know you anymore. I mean that's the industry, but it's okay. All right. So it's through this journey, okay, then I understand that, hey, sometimes business owners and professionals, service providers like us, where we could be someone who manages a big business or a small businesses, we could be facing the same thing too. All of us, we go through a journey, that we are looking for people, whom we can speak with, okay, to let people know what do we do at the end of the day, so that at least we can grow our business. So this community, okay, is set up for everyone, for members to share their professions, to share their expertise, like for example, Eugene, SEO King today. All right, then also at the same time, okay, for members to learn and mingle, so that in the future things can happen. All right, so to join us, okay, please take note of this link called www.ymg.net. All right, it has been placed inside. I'll key in again, then do join the Facebook group. All right, Eugene, I believe there are some questions from me already, right? Is it?
Yeah. So I think what you can do is you can key in the URL, then I'll flash out lah. Easier.
Okay, sure. Can.
Okay. So Casey, thanks. He said you've got this. Thank you very much. Jenny, Jenny is a real estate from PropNext. First property website and other websites are created by Eugene. He did a good job on my website in SEO. Thank you very much for this verification, Jenny. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate. You've been a client, but now become a friend. Truly, right? Okay, so Sean say yes. Do take note if you have any question. We'll open Q&A right now. And also, do tell me or do tell us what is the one thing that you learned today. Hit the comments below. What is the one thing that you learned today? And if you find that this is beneficial, only you can reach out to your friends. So we really hope that you can share either the Facebook Live or the YouTube video, share it on your social media so that more people can benefit, and so that this will encourage me to do more videos on my YouTube channel as well, right? Anne-Marie, hi, thanks for watching. I think it should be quite late for you, right? Or quite early rather, I'm not sure. So great session, thank you for the discussion so far. Thank you, please share our video. Yeah, Gen Z investing. I think you have recently subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for the support and for watching. Do share. Atira, thanks for watching. Right. do help me share this, with all your strong network, right? Because I really want this video to reach out to as many people as possible so that so many people can benefit. And there are so many SEO misconceptions. That's why I did this video. Note, what is SEO? SEO is a method to put you in front of the search engine. Thank you very much. That is exactly it, Sean. Shirley, I don't know what's wash hands. Wash
Yes.
hands.
Yeah,
I think
probably she's saying that at this point in time at home we also got to keep our
this is
personal hygiene just
yeah,
be
yeah,
safe.
yeah. Personal hygiene
Stay
is
safe,
important.
guys.
I think this is actually a emoticon. I can't remember what's the. Francois, thank you for watching. I hope that you can help us share this video so that more people can benefit. Gary, thank you. This is something totally new to me. Feel free to reach out to me. You have my mobile number anytime, bro. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me see. Kia Ing, good sharing. Thank you, Kia Ing. You have any questions, please leave below and please help us share. Grace, go. Yeah, thank you. Very interesting sharing. Thank you. Please help us share this video also. Please like and subscribe. So if you guys have not liked and subscribed my YouTube channel, I hope that you can subscribe. Is letter I, letter M, SEOking.com. Right? So this will resolve to my YouTube channel. Right? Gary, thank you again. Great sharing, Eugene. Thank you very much for watching. You have been a great audience. That's why I'm able to share. Right? Thank you very much for sharing. Thanks for the great sharing, Wilson. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Hope you can share now. Share the video, right? Can we have the link again? Yes. That will be imseoking.com, right? Francois, thank you. This has been so helpful. Data protection bell. This is my friend Mark Barnabas. Mark Barnabas is a specialist in data protection. We are working something on the site. Do look out for it, right? The website will be up soon and will be powered by SEO. Francois, Godsend, thank you. Wilson Low, thanks Sean for organizing this. Thank you,
You're
Sean.
welcome, man. You're welcome, guys.
Is it possible to share the presentation with us, or will it be on this channel for anyone to watch again? This I will not delete this video, so you can rewatch. The slide share will be there. I will reshare. I will share. If you have problem finding the link, just leave a comment and I will reply with the slide share. Thank you, Eugene. Thank you, Fang. Please share. Shirley, wash hands again. Keep safe. Social search should be laser focused. That's right. You have learned how to do it. The secret sauce is knowing keywords with strong buyer intent. Data protections, spell, smile. I shall talk to you again. Thank you, Eugene Fang. Appreciated. Can you please provide your email to get in touch with you? My email will be Fang. Okay, I shall put my email down in the YouTube comment. Anybody who wants to connect with me, or I can actually I can leave my Telegram handle, so you guys can just message me directly. I think that's more important because in this day and age, I think very few people read email, right? So faster to message. Learn new things from Eugene today. All in title. Jenny, thank you. We'll do more website pages after today's lesson for Google to crawl my website. Jenny, you know where to get me. For you, it's like, okay, lah, maybe coffee or something. Francois, thank you. Thank you for that to share the video. Really appreciate it. You guys, please share the video on LinkedIn as well so that more business people can get it. Casey, thank you very much. I shall join you in Algora Speakers Club very soon. I think on 21st of July, right? Jenny, thank you, thank you, thank you all. Really, thank you all. Please just leave one learning point that you learned from this video. It will really help me. Or is there anything that is not covered? Would you want to see any future subjects on SEO that you think that you want to help? I'm gonna do a series on YouTube SEO next, right? But is there any other things that you want to? Please leave one particular comment that you learn, and I will just flash it out immediately, right? I have one website that need your help. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, you know how to get me, right? On SEO, all right. Okay, so are there any things? Sean, you want to do any closing or dance or anything?
Oh, no, okay. You should have told me earlier, then I should have prepared.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all impromptu.
Okay. So I think before in order to make us to make sure that we are on time and all right. I noticed that of all the chats that we have gone through, okay, there's also no questions. All right. Probably if we can let's have the last minute for questions only. All right. So that's let's be fair to those who are with us tonight and they have some burning questions to ask. All right. I think over here, Eugene, I think we saw some questions, right? By Kia.
I didn't see any questions except for the wash and one.
Okay. From my side, right, I saw Kang was asking, how much time does it take to rank a website?
Oh, I just saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good question. The general answer is this. Okay, it's a general answer, it's a broad stroke answer. So generally, a website when you just started off, roughly if you have 30 pages that is optimized for SEO, 30, 40 pages, within the first 2 weeks, after one, for me it's after 1 week, but for you guys could be after 2 weeks, you could see some of your keywords being ranked on page 5. So what you do is you actually search a particular keyword, then you go page 1, I'm not in, page 2, I'm not in, page 3, I'm not in, page 4, I'm not in, page 5, I'm not in. If you reach at the page 8, you're not in, then what you do is you safely say that this keyword is not ranked again. Then next week you check it. That's how you do SEO, right? So generally, how long does it take for a website to rank? If your website is on point, it has contextual content, it has interlinking, it has relevant category. When Google walk into this particular department store, which is your website, Google find that, oh, wow, very good, sells a lot of stuff. Then generally, 2 weeks, you should reach page 4 or 5. Give it another week, you should reach page 3, right? Another week, you should reach between page 1 or page 2. So generally, it takes fastest 3 weeks to a month, fastest. But for a good one, generally, if you want to really dominate SEO, your website should have at least 60 keywords. And for 60 keywords, generally, you will take about 3 months to rank. Again, there's a disclaimer. It depends on how competitive your competitors are. Property SEO is the worst. It's the hardest to rank. Next is the insurance market. Right? The rest of it, still okay. Right? It depends on how. Right? Okay, let me see.
Okay. Hey, but Eugene, I mean, since we are touching on this also, right? Okay,
Yes.
because I'm a financial consultant myself. Okay. I saw recently I've been seeing a lot of advertisements, from whether is it a property consulting or financial consulting over Facebook, slowly on Instagram right now. Yeah. So
Okay.
because I'm also thinking about SEO in regards to SEO also. May I
Okay.
also say that SEO is not for everyone, for every industry? Am I right to say so?
Okay, what you're seeing is the Facebook ads targeting back at you. Okay, okay, we will address the question separately whether SEO is for everyone later, right? So what you're seeing is Facebook ads. So ladies and gentlemen, here is a tips. If you want to know whether your competitor has a very strong, this is what we call retargeting marketing strategy. What you do is all you need to do is just visit their website. If you see a Facebook ad, you know that they are very aggressive in terms of using Facebook ads to target people that have visited the website. The problem with Facebook ads is that it is more effective if you do it as a remarketing campaign. Basically, people who have visited your website already know you. This is considered a warm audience, right? People who visited your website already know you. They're a warm audience. You don't need to know who it is. Right now, in Facebook, you just show them an ad going for the kill. Similarly, a lady who has added her dress to the shopping cart, she did not check out. You will know because you can have pixel listening and all that. Then what you say is that, dear so and so, you can even address a name, right? Dear so and so, we realize that you have not, you added this dress, but you have not checked out. Here's 10% for you, right? If you check out, right? Valid till end of the month. So you can do things like that, which is retargeting. So what you are experiencing, Sean, is actually retargeting. Retargeting is very powerful, right? So back to your question, is SEO for everyone? So to target or to reply whether this is SEO is for everyone, you also have to look at the competitive landscape. For example, generally SEO, after you do, let's say you do 1 year SEO, generally you do not have to touch it. And the website will continue to generate traffic for you. I just give you an example. I just started a new lorry and van rental business, right? So the lorry and van rental business, I did SEO and all that. Within a month, I'm able to get like 5 inquiries, 5 jobs, 5 confirmed jobs, just by SEO alone. And I was shocked because I didn't expect SEO to happen so soon. I was out shopping in Guardian when the phone ring and said, "Do you rent lorry?" I was taken aback because I didn't expect the thing to happen so fast. So the thing is, it's all about fundamentals. It's all about making sure that your navigation is properly designed and things like that. Unfortunately, due to the time, I could not go into very deep dive, but perhaps I'm gonna have intention to do like regular of these kind of sessions where each session lead to another. I mean, seriously, if YEMG is interested and if we have a good crowd, I don't mind doing it. You know, so every time, 1 hour, but we have like 10 hours, then we learn like full-fledged SEO. Um, if you guys want to learn SEO, Neil Patel has published a whole series of easily 15 to 20 videos. He called it SEO Unleashed. That's very good. I have not personally watched it, but I saw the topics that he covered. It was really broad and really good and really in-depth. So you can watch Neil Patel. So thank you, Star Millennium Advanced Toastmasters Club. Today I learned more about digital marketing and SEO. If you found this video useful, kindly share the video, right?
Okay. So right now, Eugene, I think what we could have, right, is to open for the last few questions. You know,
I will handle the
let me
last 5
see.
questions.
Yeah, yes, correct. Let me see. Are there any questions thus far? Let me see.
If don't have, you ask
Yeah.
the first question.
Correct. Okay. I think if there's no question, right, I think we can close the session for tonight. Yeah, because
Certainly, we
okay.
can close the session. I've got a lot of
Yeah.
YouTube videos
Yes,
on
correct.
my YouTube, so you guys can watch it. No problem.
Yeah. Okay. So what happened is that Eugene, okay, is also in our YMG group. Inside the group, he has shared with us a lot of information about SEO, branding, digital marketing. Okay, and we also have this WhatsApp group also. Okay, so if you guys wishes to join, okay, please join us at www.yemg.net. Okay, yemg.net. Okay, from there on, in the group, we will mingle further. Then from there, we can speak further. Eugene can share with you guys so much more tips, all right, on how to be successful, okay, in putting your business at the front page in Google. All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
so to join
Okay.
us in this Facebook group, www.yemg.net. Basically, and you will be informed of many other sessions like this, where we will bring industry experts. Apparently, Sean has this hidden
Yes.
talent to really find all these experts. That I have to take my hat off to you, right?
Yes, correct. Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, as business owners, service providers, we are just here to help each other out, right? Okay, so we are here, just to make friends, mingles. It doesn't harm, to know one more new person at the end of the day. Okay, so if that's the case, if there are no questions, all right, we shall close this session. Thank you very much, Eugene, all right, for sharing with us, okay, on everything about SEO and digital marketing ranking, so that we can put our business at the front. All right, then at the same time, the link there, okay, is also the link to our Facebook group. From there, we can communicate further for further events. All right, the next session we are looking at right now probably will be in July. What we are doing is that we are aiming to have at least 2 meetings, 2 sharing sessions like this, all right, so that we can keep everyone in touch. Then also at the same time to continuously learn something new, okay, so that we can always put our business at the front. All right, so if we do not have any questions anymore, thank you very much, guys. All right,
Hang on,
excellent to have you all with us. All right,
there's a
Eugene, do you have
comment.
anything else for them?
Yeah, there's a couple of comments. So thank you, M2 Resources. Thank you, Mr. King and Sean. I'm not Mr. King. Yep. Thank you from Shirley. Thanks from Grace. Right. And my last call, subscribe at www.imseoking.com. I am really trying to get 1,000 Facebook. I'm really trying to get 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I'm only right now it's like 360 subscribers. Right. So thank you very much for watching, really. And thanks, Sean, again. Thanks, YEMG.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thank you to you
Agoda
too.
Just group to really make all these things possible. Right. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, Ken. All right, then thank you very much, guys. All right, do join our group. All right, keep in touch. And we will see you in the next session. All right, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, and we will see you. Yeah, thank you very much for watching.